Glad to have you with us from Kenan Stadium in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. It's the Syracuse Orange and the North Carolina Tar Heels. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. The Tar Heels will kick off first, and here we go. And he's coming out of the end zone. The Orange offense will take the field, and they have the first possession of this game. And here comes Steve Angeli. Still a lot of upside for this quarterback, and they're hoping he can reach his potential. Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
This offense comes out clearly wanting to throw the football. Nothing good on first down with incompletion. And how about this? You've got to protect your quarterback. That is priority number 1, and they give up a sack on play 2.
Here's a heat. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Throwing Angeli. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. Angeli on the play action. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
All right, drops are a part of football. It's a part of offense. What's really important for this quarterback now is to come back to the receiver, even after dropping that ball, to show him that you still got confidence in him, and you know it's a long game.
Got his man. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Orange will have to punt. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Slips through the line. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Tar Heels offense takes the field for the first time in this game. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
Well, that one falls incomplete, but you know this guy is a big part of their passing attack. You saw the last game out, he had multiple catches from the running back position. They're going to try to get that established in this game.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. To the air, it's Edwards. He hurls one deep down the left side. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one splits the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Run inside. It's Johnson. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Angelic working that left side now. And he uses that stiff arm like a discard, and they get it to the 18-yard line. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. Syracuse will send out the punt team.
And he was off target there, but I tell you what, I'll expect to see more of that. They do a really good job in this offense of getting the running back the football in the passing game. Just let him make plays, let him be a difference maker, ball getting to him in space. So I expect we'll see more of that throughout this game.
And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Rushes on him. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground.
Thank you. That's what the defensive backs say to the defensive linemen when they get home and put pressure on the quarterback fast and the ball comes out erratic.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. And the Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Syracuse offense makes its way onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. The pull and throw off the RPO. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Steve Angelic. A strike downfield. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Syracuse ready to go to work with another 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to the jet sweep to try to get the edge here. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Just had a solid pickup on 1st. Now let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Miller. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle. And you can see he just does a great job breaking tackles, breaking tackles. He does this consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop at the running back spot.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Throwing Angelic. Got a man. It's Johnson. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
They'll run the option. The keeper on the option. He'll toss it. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. pulls it and fires to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. Syracuse with a fresh set of downs to open play here in the 2nd. Right on the money. And they get him down.
They're getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Angeli. Under fire. Flips it out to the back. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that's going to tie it up.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on...
Might have a chance. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Hall. There he goes. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
The Tar Heels line it up with a 1st and goal. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Scanning the field, it's Edwards. The throw, looking to get it in.
Well, I think for that play to work, you need to have some access and cushion and coverage for the receiver to be able to do something with it after the catch. That time, the defender was just way too close, all over him, and he tackles him for no...
He's going for the goal line, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Tar Heels. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense... Oh, and the extra point is blocked. So a drive there of 85 yards, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass.
Syracuse, 3.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Now on the counter. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. Steve Angeli. Fires downfield. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Edwards. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll try to do it himself. Flies to the ground. He got away and picked up the 1st down on a 2nd and long. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Leaves it with the back. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Thurman. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Keep it on the ground. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. The Orange calling for a timeout. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, North Carolina!
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor. Breaks into the open. Got enough for the 1st. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Timeout taken on the field. It's the 2nd call by Syracuse. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Fears the pressure. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love this slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Angeli from the gun on 3rd down. Got rid of it just in time. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. From the gun, the running back has it. Running through contact. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Syracuse has it teed up, ready to kick off and start this 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to...
And the rush will get to him at the 25. The Tar Heels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. At the end of that last play, there is a Tar Heel down on the field and shaken up. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. To throw, it's O'Neal. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man to the left. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such grit.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Trying to keep the drive alive. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Complete to the left. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. He goes right back to the air. Throws to the tight end. He makes the catch. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to run it to the right. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to fire on second down. Firing to the right, complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Pressure coming. Finds some time. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The Tar Heels have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the D deny them on second and goal? They're going to run it. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, UNC! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Throwing and jelly. The sure hands. It's Miller. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Back to pass on second down. Had to throw it before he wanted. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
It's caught, and what a job to get the down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. Syracuse right back at it.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sideline.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Angeli. Got it. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Bought a little time, lets it go. A spectacular one-hand grab.
Well, 3rd and obvious passing situation. They bring out a lot of wide receivers, so the defense is expecting it, but nice job in pass protection, giving the quarterback an opportunity. These windows are going to be pretty tight, and you've got a lot of DBs back there to throw into, but that time able to hook up with this guy and get the first down.
The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Edwards. It's complete on the right side. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. He can't make the catch. Had it right in his hands, and it'll be 4th down. And the Tar Heels decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Steve Angeli. Quickly out to the tight end. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Running inside, it's Miller. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He'll try to get to the marker himself. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Finding some room. He's at the 30. The 10. Slippery. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse.
Yeah, dude, if I'm a DC, I'm throwing my clipboard. I'm throwing my hands up in the air. Well, what do you want me to do? I mean, this is unbelievable, having a guy this dynamic at the quarterback spot that can take it 50-plus and make it look that easy. You stop him.
24, Syracuse, 10.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The give to the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll put in play from the 41 on first down. Trying play action. Fires to the big fella. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Not many play calls a coach likes better than this. 2nd and 1 after getting 9. Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the first down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Now on 2nd down. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Dropping back, it's Edwards. Got him downfield. The Orange calling for a timeout. It's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And the Tar Heels go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They're going to run it. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Timeout taken on the field. It's the 2nd call by Syracuse. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The Orange call their 3rd timeout, and that's the last time they can stop the clock. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tar Heels. They push out this lead in the 4th quarter, and it might be enough to give them that elusive 2nd win of the season. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. And here's the return. He'll go out of bounds at the 12, and not much doing on that kick return. The Orange ready to go on the attack on this drive. Throwing Angelic. Here comes the heat. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Oh, they're after him. They're working that left side. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. Syracuse right back at it. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Plucks it out of the air. Runs through a man, and he might have space. And he's got the 1st down. Good pickup on the play there. And now we'll see what they do coming out of the 2-minute timeout. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Again, it's Angeli. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
This is an offense that has skill, and they've got speed, and because of that, this defense, they can't lull themselves to sleep. They've got a big lead here late, but they've now given up back-to-back big plays. They got to put the clamps down.
Syracuse comes to the line on 1st and goal. Angeli. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Under fire. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now, the offense is still out there. They're taking a gamble here. They could come up empty by passing on the field goal here on fourth down. He's got his man, makes the grab. He'll be stopped short of the goal line. A sure tackle to turn it over on downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Could be an alley. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Going to the ground. Makes it past the marker. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Edwards. Bringing the heat. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Handoff from the shotgun. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to run for it. Turning it on. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, North Carolina. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Stokes. He'll be chased out of bounds inside his own 20 at the 18-yard line, and a great job of coverage there. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This